Welcome back to the Old and Bold podcast. You know my name, you know the face. It's Harry Pinero for the wearer, Arc Zero. Yo, Zero. That's no money. I'm joined by my co-host, the one and only.
Darkest man! Oh, that's Darkest. Why do I keep adding the man?
Bro,
I haven't got used to it yet.
That's who you are, bro.
Yeah,
Don't run away from it.
Fair enough.
Don't duck away.
So your HP like the sauce?
Used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore, and I've changed. I've rebranded. All right, so you see this episode, like, what do we call this person? An icon. A hero of mine. Somebody who I genuinely look up to, a brother. One of the biggest figureheads in content in the UK. You could say he started it. He didn't plant it, he farted it. There we go. It's the one and only.
No, it's not. I'm telling you right now, we got STEVO the Madman.
Madman.
He'll grab man.
Grab man.
If I call Harry, he gon' stab man.
Stab man.
Pac man.
Pac man.
Hack man.
Hack man.
I love you lot, man.
Wow.
I've been watching this shit, bro, and the rapping, the stuff you say, like boobily goop and that, but then just rapping and rhyming stuff when you don't need to. It's incredible. You got to know you more by doing this.
I love you, man.
Yeah, man, you lot are wicked, man. You lot are wicked. So
Thank you, man. I appreciate
happy
it.
for you.
Yes.
The progression.
Oh, yeah.
Carry on, something new.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Thank you for the intro.
Yeah, of course.
Where's my hats?
Yeah. Oh, gifts.
You said hat man.
Yeah, they're different hats. They're both green, my favorite color.
Okay, all right. Let's. I'm gonna rip this.
the Spartan
There we go.
hats.
Oh yeah.
The
So,
return.
ladies and gentlemen, ooh, we've got textures though.
Look at this. See, look, I don't see. Look.
Yeah,
this-
so we got to remove
this
that
is-
one then.
This is gonna scratch my forehead.
Yeah. So we get rid of that.
Yeah, and then
Obviously.
obviously my head's not that small.
You
We're
got the
gonna have to make it
hairline.
shorter.
You got the.
Yeah. What's this? What's this one? Why'd you have to laugh like that?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to laugh like that?
Yeah, nah,
Hey, it
nah,
matches
nah,
your top as well. Oh, damn.
a bit lighter. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Shout out to STEVO the Madman.
Big up yourself, boys.
Yeah. Where can people get these though?
They are sold out at the moment.
Ooh.
But they're coming back. These are from the new batch that are coming back.
I got a big head, you know.
No, you have. It's one.
No, I do.
They will be
You
on the
love this one.
Shopify. They'll be on the
Shopify,
Shopify.
yeah.
Yeah, they're sold
Shout out
out.
to Steve. Do you know what's so funny, yeah? So Lara, yeah, has been declining our request to get a dartboard. All right?
I'm getting one regardless.
So I feel like we've got to buy one.
Yeah, definitely. What can she do once we put it in here?
Yeah.
And then we just connect it to the wall and it's drilled in. Who is she? What can she do?
She can't do nothing.
She can't do nothing.
All right, speaking of buying things, this video is sponsored by Revolut. Now, you can get yourself an easy £20. All you have to do is sign up to Revolut using our link, or you can scan the QR code, make a transaction, and £20 is yours. Very, very simple.
What would you, top of your head, what would you spend £20 on right now?
A matcha. Yeah, I'd get a matcha, but I get two matches. One with caramel syrup,
Yeah.
one with vanilla. Who do you reckon's got the better Revolut card?
Bro, my one's, this is Crimson Violet 4064.
Oh,
It's got a number on it as well.
Okay.
This is nice though, I like
Oh, yeah. Go with the world ox for who? That's mine. I use it every day like tap, 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 titty, tap.
Why'd you get a gold on that? To be fair, mine was platinum. So you can
Mine's
do it.
infinite.
No, mine was ultra. And also, guys, you can get one of these by signing up to Revolut Metal. Not only do you get this lovely reinforced steel with 5 different colors to choose from, but there are so many benefits that come with Revolut Metal as well. With Revolut Metal, you can get perks and subscriptions such as Uber One, NordVPN, and Headspace, and more. If you pay for a trip with Revolut Metal Card, you can get travel insurance on lost luggage,
Yep.
delayed flights,
Yep.
and medical emergencies.
The whole
lot,
thing,
everything.
it's not just one. Speaking of travel, we've just been to Qatar and using Revolut made our trip so much easier.
Yes, it did.
Spending money abroad with Revolut is easy.
Stress-free.
Stress-free.
Stress-free. Also, guys, you can exchange money in-app with a great exchange rate, and or if you prefer to use your usual currency, Revolut will convert it as well.
Yeah, you could just tap.
You could just tap your
Just
card
tap
and it'll
it.
convert. Revolut,
Automatically as well.
Revolut guides you through this
It
world.
does guide you now. You can also exchange unlimited amounts of money depending on your plan.
My favorite feature, though, on Revolut is Rev
I
Points.
knew you was going to say that.
Yeah, you can earn Rev Points on your daily spending habits and redeem those points on things such as airline miles, hotel bookings, and experiences, as well as gift cards as well.
And it's perfect for getting an extra little something for something you already do. So don't miss out. Hit the link below or scan the QR code to sign up to Revolut and use your card and you'll get £20. It's very simple and easy. And even an old timer like myself can do it. So if I can, you can. So, look, guys, I recently went on a podcast called Faking Adulthood. Shout out to Rita. And one thing she asked me, which I haven't really asked my peoples and my friends, what are you annoyed about today?
Okay.
Ooh,
So I wanted to, just to break the air. What are you annoyed about today? Now, my problem is people that look at you bad for farting. Now, off camera, we all just let one. It was a symphony.
And I feel better.
I feel better about myself as well, bro.
I'm glad you pointed at your stomach because I feel better. My belly was cutting.
So I feel like people should stop shaming people for farting.
Yeah, so
it is a natural thing.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel better.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like if you assume it's gonna stink, you're racist.
Yeah.
I
Course,
think that's what it comes down to.
But do you think there's a difference between black people's farts and white people's farts?
Yeah.
100%.
What's the difference in your opinion?
I wouldn't say one is smellier because different days they can both stink.
Yeah.
But there is a farm smell. About like maybe a white fart. Like so it smells like the great outdoors.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And I would say with a black person's fart, it smells.
It smells like the projects.
But it
but
smells more foody. You know, like the mixed
yeah.
cultural food when
Of
you walk through.
course.
Yeah, it smells like that. So I do prefer black fart.
Yeah.
Talking of farts, my daughter's boyfriend.
Oh.
Yes, his farts don't smell.
Nah, he's lying to you.
No.
I know, but I know that illness.
Right.
I've played that game before.
I've smelt them. Yeah. They don't smell at all, and I think that's a red flag. If you're a grown boy, 19-year-old boy, and your farts don't smell, something's up.
That means you're spitting your food out as soon as you eat it.
Yeah, so you ain't got no kick to it.
No kick at all.
Not even like a
Nothing.
that was
nothing.
So it's just air.
Just air.
Yeah, but he's a criminal. You need to speak to him. I
But
think
that means he can get away with a lot of things then.
Ooh,
Oh, you might want to think about that.
exactly. Well, I've already thought about it. I told her, get rid of him.
Really?
Yes.
What, you think the fart not stinking is a deal breaker?
It's weird.
It is weird.
So do you reckon that you'd get along with him more if they had a little stench to it?
Look, see Rahman, that's Leah's boyfriend. That's the older one's boyfriend. When Rahman farts, and this is a lot of fart talk, but when Rahman
No,
farts...
it's a good conversation.
This
This is who we are.
Yeah.
It's half Pakistani, so it's real spicy, innit, right? And I love that. I know where it's from. It's a spicy potato because he's also
Like
from
a chutney
Ireland.
fart. It's a chutney fart.
Yes, he's from Ireland. He's half Irish, half
So there's a bit of
Pakistani.
pork in there.
Yeah. So I like that. You know what I mean? I can identify to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other guy, I can't identify to it, mate. So
Maybe as time goes on,
Yeah.
he might start to release some of the gases.
Yeah, because it gives you a sense of the kind of like
Yes,
person you are.
I mean, you know me, but based off my farts.
Yeah, definitely. I know what your intentions are.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell someone's intentions.
do you think he's hiding them?
I think he might go to the toilet quickly and do the soggy ones. Because the soggy ones, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
It's very, it leaves something there.
Warm.
It's warm.
Have you ever done one and it's like hurt your bum because it's warm?
Yeah.
That's the little ones. They don't want to come out.
Yeah.
And then when they come out, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Generally
Oh,
feels- Those ones
that's a vibrator.
No, that one goes through 8 layers of defense. That one's
That's tough. All right, well, let's move it on.
Yeah, that's a good
So,
conversation.
how I know STEVO. So, fun fact, when I was, I think it was April 2014, right? I remember that's when I first started Snapchat, right? And someone said to me, you need to follow this guy. So I went and followed STEVO, and I was genuinely in awe of how he was capturing content because it was so authentic. I felt like I was in his crib at all times. I would also get, like, it was at a time where I was quite depressed as well.
Yeah.
I felt like if he didn't upload, I was fuming.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't watch his stories until the end of the day because I wanted it to be like,
You want to go through his day so you can
and
get
it was
updated
back
on
then when Snapchat had the circle.
Yeah.
So you could see like, it might be, I don't know, 340. So I'm like, ooh, I've got a story on my hands today. And then I remember I messaged him, and I was like, listen, I'm a big fan of your work. Like one day I will meet you or something along those lines. And he opened it. Usually when you're messaging a star or someone that you think is like a celeb or whatever, they're not going to respond because it's like, bro, you got thousands of people, and he responded. And then the day I met him, it was like, I won't say I was starstruck, because he made me feel super comfortable because he was just like, he messaged me as well saying like, I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
But when I met him, I was just like, this is what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
You know when they say never meet your heroes? I met him and it was perfect. So that's the first time I ever met Steve. What was your first encounter with Steve?
So my first encounter was also very similar. So this is before I had a platform. This is when I was a degenerate son of a bitch.
Okay,
You get me?
yep,
So
yep.
this is back in the day when I had hair as well, with glasses and a gap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was a completely different human being sometimes.
Yeah.
Then there was a point where like I thought, if I message him, it won't hurt. If I message him saying, yo, I love you, I love your stuff,
Yeah.
The next day, obviously, it has to take 24 hours. He's a busy boy.
Yeah.
Next minute, I wake up and I'm seeing STEVO the Madman, that little, like he's responded.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
You get it? I'm like, bro, you get me? So I opened it and he was just like showing love. And I was just like, yeah, I've always remembered that generally. So yeah, thank you, man. And you've also inspired me to do. you've inspired me to show more content in terms of how I live my life.
Yeah.
In terms of like what's going on around me, the stuff I do at home, the little banter with my wife and stuff. I'm much more open with like sharing that stuff now because he's made me more confident in like, yo, this can actually be a thing where people actually want to see how you live.
Boys.
You get it? So thank you, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're sexy as fuck as well. Like generally, like I think he's leng as well.
When you close your mouth.
Yeah.
When you close your mouth, you are up there. Like you posted a picture the other day with your family, yeah? I said, oh, my boy. Is that my boy? Is that my boy?
Hey, let me start with the flowers you just gave me. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll be honest with you, right? That was all I wanted. I wanted to be an open book so people can watch me, the younger people, and it's not like I'm teaching you because I was learning as I was going along anyway. I didn't even know half the stuff I was doing was going to be used later on as blueprint and all of that. I didn't know that, all right? So I just wanted to be an open book and show a better me than what I was. I was a degenerate as well, you know what I mean? So the fact
not quite sure what that word means.
Nah,
Can I be honest with you? I know what it means, but I can't explain it.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah. And that's the thing about education.
Yeah,
It ran
that's
away
what
from
it
us.
is. Yeah.
But as you're saying,
So yeah, man, I'm happy to hear this and to hear that I was living up to what I tried to do, and that was trying to get back to people and do all the rest of it. It makes me happy, and I've always say to Harry, man, like I'm so happy that he saw bits, added onto it, and now he's an unbelievable human, unbelievable presenter, comedian, content creator, like that's everything, business, like he's everything, you know what I mean? And that goes for yourself as well. So I'm happy that I can inspire anyone to go on and do that and get themselves away from what they was doing, you know what I mean? So there's loads of people, man, and I've been inspired too. I was speaking to Dizzy Rascal the other day, and I remember growing up, and Dizzy's he's the same age, probably a year older than me, watching him and seeing what he was doing, you know what I mean? So we all get inspired from people that have been through what we've been through, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy. Like, I'm happy to still be amongst it. That's what I'll be honest with you.
do you know when I knew you was gone, yeah? So when we did Filthy together, right? Obviously, that was like, you got some of the best talent in one room. And it was when we used to do like two people at one time, right? And I remember sitting next to you and being like, this ain't real. You know when someone's just like, obviously I've had to learn my trade and we've all learned our trades, but you was already ready. And I remember going back to the ends and being like, this guy's clear. Yeah. Like it was so easy for you. He's
generally good at his job.
Very good at his job, but he knows football as well.
Yeah.
So that was like one of my like amazing moments. But what was that like for you when you see someone like, for example, you see myself or you see Chunks or whatever, or Darkest, like, what do you see?
I'm happy you said my name. I don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna say
Come on. It's our pod. It's golden bold.
Just
But what
include
do you
me,
see like in us, and why was you always like so supportive of us as well?
It's hard to tell. So many years ago now.
Yeah.
Like you're talking over 10 years ago, right?
Take your time.
But it's just, I see me. I see me in you guys, man. That's being free, unapologetic, like on platforms. And I know that it gets to a stage where the further in you get, the less you can be that. So I just love to see the start, like your stairs videos, mate.
Those are the greatest.
Come on,
No, man.
like,
Those
it's
are the
unbelievable.
But it's peak. Do you know it's something that I hate about Succession.
Succession.
Can I be honest with you?
I don't think that's
Wallahi,
the word.
it's not the word. All right, I meant to say success, and I said Succession.
You know, I feel like you're really trying.
I know, man. What's going on?
No, I tried to say success, yeah, and Succession just came. I'm sorry.
You thought we were gonna hear that?
No, bro, do you know what it is? I wanted you lot to fast forward, and you rewinded. But yeah, that's the thing about success is that when you start off, it's very raw, and you was similar in terms of like even you, Darkest, bro. Some of the I
was dark.
Yeah, man,
but then it's
dark.
like you can't. It's like you get to a certain level. It's like you're now looked at as, I guess, a role model, and you can't be that person that everyone loved in the beginning, right? For all of us, because it's a question for all of us. Yeah, how have you lot found that like transition to be able to like change for the better? Because obviously it brings more opportunities. But then, do you feel like you've lost a bit of yourself?
I think I just grew up. I think that's pretty much all it is. I think I just got older as time went on. So, bro, like now when I watch my old videos, like with Chunks and all that, obviously I get like, I smile when I watch it, but I cringe out from the kind of stuff I was saying. Do you get me? I'm just like, oh, right, like was I acting like that? Like this is not me, but it's just because I'm older now. Do you get me? So it's like, but back then that's what built that's my foundation.
Of course,
You get me? That's what got me to where I am today. So now, obviously, now I know I've realized my comedy's a bit different. You get me? It's not exactly the same. I was much more outgoing back then. I was less scared of what I used to say because anything could run back in them days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone could see the joke back in
Wild
them days.
West.
But we live in such a sensitive society now where social media isn't a place where you can fully be honest. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though it's not, it sounds weird, but it's like you have to sort of filter yourself a little bit
100%.
because now people's opinions affect how my job's gonna go. You get what I mean? So yeah, so it's just about adapting. I think.
And you
I've
remember,
adapted well.
it was a new industry, so what you've just said there, we didn't know it was gonna get to that. We always thought that we're in a free space, we're different from the TV.
Yeah.
But they've all come over, the radio's come over, and now they're making our space their space, right? But it's about being aware that what we was doing back then probably wasn't right, but it was a means to an end. We had to. Like we were getting ourselves away from things that we didn't want to do, or getting away from jobs that we didn't want to be in for the next 60 years, you know what I mean? So we done what we needed to do. Once we didn't need to do it, I left it. You know what I mean? I used to do public stuff. I remember, I'll never forget it, there was a woman with an eye patch in one of the carvery places. And I remember putting a parrot on her shoulder and doing like pirate music and all the rest of it. And then, there's loads. And then their family, this is the time the snaps popping. So I'm always getting contacted now by someone that I've filmed in public. No matter where I was, I'd always get a family member, a nephew. Like, so I was like, whoa, okay. Like, I got to start thinking about this now. You know what I mean? Which I did have 3-4 years of not thinking about it. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed that. But yeah, like you say, you grow up, man. You grow up. I think I grew up I started later than you lot. So I was grown when I was doing this. But as I say, I was doing other stuff that I had to get away from. I saw the hustle in it and I was like, you know what? I'm attacking this. And it worked out, you know what I mean? But definitely it was a growing up. You know, I don't do it now.
Yeah, and I think I echo
I miss
what
that
you're saying.
freedom now.
Yeah, like
miss that freedom.
it was free, it was fun, and that's what like you said, you mentioned that it was everyone could see the joke in it. Now it's like there's a narrative that can come.
They're trying to find the badness in it. Even though they know it's a joke. Okay, I know that this is a joke coming from a comedian on a comedian's page, but I'm gonna find the badness in this. And that's where we're at now, which is a shame. But it's about knowing we've got families to feed, wives, all the rest of it, and saying, you know what? I don't need to do that. I'd love it. I'd love to do it. I watch people. I watch so many of these guys, these new guys coming up. I'm like, oh, that's so
you lucky
sick.
boys.
Yeah, man, trust me.
Yeah.
And so right as well, go and do your thing in a space where people understand, but just know they're going to come back for that. And the internet, you can't hide nothing.
They don't forget. They don't forget. But before you started doing content, obviously, you said this off camera, but you played football for Leighton Orient, right?
Yeah, man.
And I was really surprised because I've actually never seen you play by the clips that you used to put in or send in our group chat or whatever, right? But what was that like in terms of like, you know, there was a lot of struggles that you faced. What was the reasons why it didn't go the way you wanted to? Because you was a professional football player.
Yeah, I just didn't try hard enough.
Yeah.
Like, everything come too easy. Like, quickest, strongest, funniest, this, that, lot. And when I say funniest, I don't mean I was the funniest because there was much more funnier people at school and all the rest of it. But I was in there, you know what I mean? I was quite popular and all the rest of it, but it all come easy, right? Even though I was nervous behind closed doors, a bit insecure and things like that, you know, I was still outgoing, right? So everything it was quite easy. Then when it become hard and you had to really put some work in, that's when I found out that my work ethic at the time it wasn't really great. You know what I mean? I didn't become a hard worker until I got in the van and I had to work. You had to get to that job. You had to get to that job. Had to get to that job to get paid. So there was then that's okay. But then I became good at that and I was picking up 6 cars when other people were picking up 4 cars. You know what I mean? So and that's how the story started anyway, because I was doing so much. It was giving me a load of content. But yeah, man, with football, I didn't work hard enough. I had 24 hours from end of training to the next day at training to do bits. And I wouldn't do bits until the next day at training. You know what I mean? And I had facilities, I had people I could go talk to, I had masseuses on tap. Now I'm paying $150 a massage. And I could have got massages all the time there, you know what I mean? This is what I tell the young guys now. I'm like, look, man, you even at school, use the facilities. Gym at school, you're gonna have to pay 200 quid a month for a gym membership soon. Get it in now, you know what I mean? So I didn't know all of that back then. And I didn't take advantage of it. So I'd rather just finish training, get a Mackie D's, go and do a bit, yeah? You get me as a footballer? Hey, trust me, doggy. Until I met Emma.
Go do a bit.
Go and do a bit. Why is it a bit?
Hey. Until I met Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then that stopped. So yeah.
That was sad. That
That pause there, bro. You didn't need to pause like that.
Yeah.
The pause made it so much worse.
What?
You don't have to say
Pause, yeah,
so
Emma,
with
and then-
Emma.
Yeah.
Yes, I give respect. Anytime I mention M, I respect. You get it?
No, you're moving like she's not here no more. That was like,
I just left her yesterday. You
yeah,
kidding me?
that was
Like a minute of
oh,
silence.
yeah.
Yeah, Emma.
Yeah, like, nah. It's all good now. We can
Yeah.
talk about that. Yeah, no
Yeah.
tears. No
Yeah,
tears.
yeah.
Hey.
That's good. That's good. We'll talk about that. But then obviously the van, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I always like, the story where someone's got nothing.
Yeah.
Just because
No, I love it.
I love it,
I
bro.
love when
It's a
someone
good
has
story.
yeah, it's a
But
good
they ain't
story.
got nothing and you know they haven't got nothing, but they're giving you everything, It's incredible. You know, like it means that I've got nothing left. You know that meme? Like, I've got nothing
Do you know
left.
what? That's my meme.
Really?
Are you joking? Yeah, man. So I cut that up for my Vine.
Yeah.
That was my meme.
Wow. I
I
didn't know
chopped that, edited that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I said, when you lose, when your accumulator don't come through. That was the initial one.
Yeah.
And then it just went done
It
there.
went
Oh, so
viral.
you're saying you made it a viral?
Yeah.
You made it a viral?
On my,
meme?
man,
Oh,
on my
so
Vine.
It looks like Ian had nothing to do with it.
No. Ian was the face of it. Yeah. He
Yeah,
was,
you man are gonna do me.
yeah, no, he was. I don't remember seeing STEVO'S face there.
No,
But it's fine, though, bro. Everybody, look. It's not,
you're right.
Yeah, it's Ian.
I posted it.
Yeah, okay, for fair play. But the reason why I love that is because when you've seen the beginning of a journey, right, you feel like you're part of it. Now, I didn't see the van stuff. I saw when you was in the house with the family and everything else, yeah? But what in Darkest for you, what was your van moment? Like, what was the moment for you where you said, do you know what? This is the beginning of something.
And he shaved the head.
That's a fucking good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't feel alone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, generally I felt like, okay, cool. Like there's someone else out there with a gap as well, and he's bald.
Oh, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Because I couldn't find anymore.
No, okay, bro.
There wasn't one other person.
That was bold at 19. That's fucked, man. Damn.
Was it 19, yeah?
No, so 19 is.
Don't
when-
do that face.
No. You
Don't do that face.
You shut you.
Ooh.
So 19 is when I started to like notice. So like stuff was happening, and then 20. You do that, yeah. You go. It's fine.
See this
And
one
why-
there,
no, that
it
one
needs
there,
to come out.
Yeah,
it needs to breathe.
Yeah, and I hate it was in my direction.
Yeah, that's
it was
for
in
you,
my
man.
direction. Yeah, so it's nice. So yeah, 19 is when I started to notice the patches and stuff like. I mean, some bits were darker than other bits. I'm like, okay, cool. So 2021 is when I started to like hide it. So my hairline was, it was behind my ears. Do you know what I mean? So it was a bad one. I had like a little M situation going on here. So it's just a matter of, so I was doing that for a bit. I was trying to hide it. Then eventually I just thought, as my beard's long enough, might as well just lie to just tell the truth to the world. This is my head. This is who I am.
Wow.
Do you get what I mean? So
And
yeah.
big up.
Yeah, it's who I am. Yeah. Who, you know what I
Yours
mean?
suits you.
It does, right?
I genuinely,
Yeah.
look, man, look.
Has it come forward a bit though?
I swear to God it's come forward. No. I've seen it worse than this before.
You know what it
Because
is?
it used to be like an oval.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
No, because
But my-
usually you're a fucking mess. Like,
This is a mess today. My friends call me tripod head. I was like Chris Heron. He said like my head's been put in a tripod. But listen. I just think you lot are getting used to understanding that my hair is not receding. So when you're saying, whoa, is it gone forward? No. It's just stayed the same. You lot are expecting it to go back. But I've had this since I was 3 years old.
Did you enjoy your bald face?
Yeah, because they said I look like Tyrese Beckford.
But who said this?
No, Tyson Gibson.
But who said this
Who's
one?
Tyson Gibson?
Tyson, he's a model.
No.
That's Tyson Beckford, you
Yeah,
mean?
Tyson. Tyson Beckford's my boy. Old Tyson. But
Yeah.
Tyson Gibson is from Fast and Furious. He's the bar lad.
No,
like
it's
yourself.
Tyrese.
His name's Tyrese.
What did I
Tyrese.
say?
You said Tyson.
You said Tyson Gibson.
Come on,
It's
man. He doesn't
Tyrese.
even know who he's supposed to be looking at.
Tyrese. Because the funny story is he blocked me. Yeah.
What? Okay,
'Cause
you
I
have
used to
to-
tag him on every picture.
Yeah,
during
he
my
said,
bald phase.
He probably
Yeah.
thought you was a Stan account.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because I look like him.
Okay.
I did.
So
Everyone
okay, so
said it.
are we gonna? Because I like to be honest here.
Go on then. Go on then.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you should.
I can get you a picture when I look like him.
When you look like him. So what did you do? Bleach?
No, put up. Watch his sunlight hit me. One sec. You're not gonna eat your words. Watch this, right?
Alright, cool.
Oh my god. This is could be.
Do you know what you look like? You know when you're playing FIFA, yeah?
Are you joking me?
You know when you're playing FIFA and you make your own player, yeah? This is the base. The base of the player where you haven't done no alterations to the face.
Steve, you look so easy to draw. Like you look.
Yeah, bro. If I saw you
It's such a.
and my teacher said, "Hey, can you just draw this for me?" It would just be circle, color it in brown, nose.
That one had no eyebrows. I just clocked that one had no eyebrows, so I look mad there. But there's pictures. I'll show you that I look like Tyrese. I used to tag him in it, and he blocked me, which is a bit sad.
Yeah, because I think maybe. Do you think it's because he definitely doesn't agree with it, or do you think he agrees with it, but he just doesn't want people to know you look like him?
I think the second.
Yeah, I think he's a jealous son of a bitch.
I wouldn't say that. I just think, listen, mate, end of the day, at the time, I was on the up. We're talking 2015. He probably saw me coming, just wanted to dampen me up. Probably hating a bit.
Yeah. That's what they do, though. That's what people do. I mean,
You believe that?
what?
What you just said?
Not at all.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, because I was
He's our
waiting
guest,
for
he's our guest.
We have to be.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he's our
cool. We got to
guest.
do that thing.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do
All
that.
right, cool. So on the hats, Spartans.
Yes.
Talk to me. How did the name Spartans come around? Because I am a Spartan.
Can I guess? Is it because you love the movie Sparta?
No, well, I did. Yeah, I do. One of my favourite. I guess a little bit of that.
Okay, just to look, I like to just fact check. It's actually not called
I
Sparta.
know.
It's
I was
called
just gonna say that.
300.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Sparta were part of it.
Spartans.
Oh,
Spartans.
Spartans. Yeah.
But the place was called Sparta.
Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah,
You got there in the end.
Sparta.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's because you were there. That's
No,
why.
you took the long way around.
No, it's
though.
because you were
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
you were a Sparta.
Yeah, fairs.
So basically, when we at the start of the journey, me and my followers, I was still in my van, and I was a bit of a hater, I guess, looking back, because I didn't understand when people who were working like me were calling their people fans and all of that. Like fans were for the A-list people and all the rest of it. That's what I thought back then. But I had thousands of people engaging and whatnot, so I needed to call them something. And at the time when we done a link, I was doing a few little betting link things, and we used to go crazy. We would get like loads of sign-ups and whatnot, more than the people that had the million. So it was like the 300 Spartans against the Persians. So I thought, you know what? I like that. That every time we come, when I say Spartans assemble, we take down pages. You know how it used to go. You know what I mean? So we were like the Spartans. You know what I mean? So I started calling them Spartans. People took the P. Like, who's he think he is? You got the Believers, the Beehive. You know what I mean? Yeah. People took the P. Now everyone's doing community now and wants to name their things.
I like that.
And it's fine. There's a lot of things, like you start and people are like, what? And then later on, they're all doing it. Like, it comes with the territory, you know what I mean? So that was one of the things. But yeah, I love the film Spartans. The Spartans were serious dudes. You know what I mean? They were obviously always naked.
Yeah.
And you are always.
And I was always naked too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
you know what I mean? They had a six-pack.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
What?
No, I wouldn't know.
I think the next thing we should talk.
So let's get back to actual content now. So your content essentially was based around your amazing family.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, having your family on social media is a risk.
Yeah.
But you took that risk and it benefited greatly. Those moments when you were like recording, and what was your family saying? Like, did they understand what you was doing? Was it like annoying for them? What was it? What was it like?
All of it. All of what you said. Also, a couple of them are questions. But so what did they say? You heard Emma, fuck off, Kev.
Yeah.
That's what she said. The kids, oh, Dad. Did they know what was going on? No. Did I know what was going on? No. Think about it. Like, it wasn't an industry. And it all started because I used to film my guy Nige. So basically, it's
Nige.
it's a great era. It's a great season. Remember, I call my snap seasons, right?
Wow.
That was a great season. But he pissed off. So then I had no choice but to film whatever was around me. That's what I do. I film what's around me. So it's me and whatever's around me, right? And I'll find the seasons and find the content in that. So first it was Nige. He was coming out of me in the van, working, being an absolute dope. In fact, he was homeless and he come and stayed with me. So I used to terrorize him every single day, right? And that's how it initially started. When he peed off, Emma was there. So I said to Emma, I'm going to start. And then she was like, oh, fuck off, Kevin. You ain't filming me. I was like, oh, the voice. You know what? I don't need to see you. I'll just use your voice. So then I used to wind her up, and that's when that started it. So with the food and whatnot, then it just grew from there. School runs, Erin being born, new move, house, this, that, the other, you know what I mean? So it was just a continuation of life, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. But the family thing, so yeah, to answer the question, I didn't know it was gonna get like this. I didn't know the girls, I didn't know until recently, or I didn't think about it until recently, like the girls went through school semi-famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In definitely in Enfield, you know what I mean? And I didn't know what come with that, because we had a guy, you know, Brian Harvey, he's 17.
Yeah.
Well, his stepbrother went my school, and people used to hate on him, and that was Brian Harvey's stepbrother. Let alone my kids are in the content. They are the people that are, I guess, known and doing the content. So And they handled it so sick. It wasn't until, you know what I mean? It wasn't until later I'm asking myself these questions because then you're now out of it now. Back then, I'm in the zone, tunnel vision. I'm getting the snaps. You know what I mean? That was the whole thing. Do it for the snap. Do it for the vine. You know what I mean? Literally, it was like that. It was do it for the vine. You know what I mean?
Go and do it. So no, that's how the vine goes. Do it for the vine. I ain't
Do it
gonna
for,
do it.
do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it.
Do
Yeah.
it for the vine. I've never seen it.
Yeah. See what?
You hate or you're not.
So yeah, it was them times there. So listen, as I say, now I make sure. One, I don't. Recently, I've been filming again with the fam. We've just been away, and I've been the old me, and they know why. I'm trying to grow my new snap. Yeah. So they know. I already apologized and said, peeps, I'm gonna be the old me on this time. You know what I mean? So, but for years, I'd say for the last 4 years, I've chilled. I've only filmed every now and then, occasions if we do go away and whatnot, but I've given them their peace. I've let Erin grow. Like the girl's never got to grow. She's doing her gymnastics and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? So, but it is go time again because Casey wants to do this. Yeah. Erin is desperate to do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, it makes sense to get the old gang back together. So that's what we've been doing. And it's been amazing filming with them again. You know what I mean? And looking at them again from the eye of a comedic version rather than I was just looking at it as dad. I had to for a little while, you know what I mean? With what we was going through with the splits and all the rest of it, I had to chill and just be dad. Now I'm looking at it like, these people, man. Like that's how I used to look at it, like these people. Like, these people I love, you know what I mean? And I love them. So yeah, man.
Yes, when you got a name like, when you know the word madman, if that's in your name, you can't leave that.
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it. You drop the darkest man, the man.
I'm dropping a man, yeah?
Yeah, you're dropping HP like the sauce.
Done.
I'm not as mad as I used to be. We've grown,
so
man.
you're just Stevo. Because for me,
I don't like that.
Yeah, see, just Stevo.
Yeah,
I'm just a normal geezer.
You've always been
Stevo the normal geezer. Stevo the geezer.
I would unsubscribe.
Yeah, I'll
delete you. Yeah, if you said normal
I'll
geezer,
never speak to you ever again.
I delete your number. Every single one.
I just think being as mad as I used to be, getting my balls waxed and all the rest of it, and getting tattoos on my face and belly button piercings and like.
No, he was going through emotion.
Yeah, I was going crazy,
He was
bro.
going through emotion, mate.
Pulling myself.
What's those things where you had those plastic nuts? Like those plastic bollocks.
I carried them around with me for like 3 months.
Bro, when you had the teeth as well, when you used to put the teeth
Them
in.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I remember one time he had a spandex, bro, it was wedged in his arsehole. It was up there. I said, come on, man. Oh, bro, but it's again, I think it goes back to what we were saying before. Like, there was a beauty about that. But as you said, you
the spandex in my arse.
not that, though. Not that. I'm saying in general. Don't try to do that now. Altogether. But obviously, you've got an amazing new series.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
That there, yeah, man. So Sky was giving up some money to 4 of us to create our own little to do whatever we wanted, really. Yeah. And I just said, you know what? If this is my last hurrah, like, because let me tell you, just a little brief. When I moved to the new house, I chilled because I'd put in so much work before, and I just wanted a house with a garden for my kids. That was my goal. Anything else was a massive, massive bonus, right? So when I got there, in my 5-year plan, I'd achieved it, and it was kind of scary because it was like, oh no. So I chilled. And I remember Erin didn't go back to school. She had 3 months off because she had to wait to the new term or the new, after summer term to go to start this new school. So I used to get up, watch her on the swing with my medicine, cup of tea. And I was like, this is it. And I chilled until I started feeling, the algorithm. Like when I post, I need to get back onto it, right? So when I was just about to get back onto it, and I was doing some great stories, like filming the new neighbours, getting, like Omar was involved at the time, all of this. I then split with M. So then I do like a whole year where I'm just trying to be dad. That's what I say to you. I'm trying to be dad and be around and whatnot. So then I felt the dip. So then I had to say, you know what, back to basics. And I remember going on my Snap every day telling people, look, back to basics, man. Holler me, message me. I've been neglecting you, Spartans. Let's go back, let's talk. Anyway, so I'd done that. So then at the end of that year, to then get the Sky show, I was proud of myself.
Amazing, yeah.
I was proud of myself, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at. So when I say a last hurrah, it's not the last hurrah. I'm just getting going.
Don't ever name it the last hurrah. You never know, man.
But I say that to say, I've done the TV thing with BBC pilot. We got 100 grand and it's been shelved. No one's ever seen it. So when I say last hurrah, I say, look, this is one more time to try this TV thing or the TV
particular
space.
thing.
Yeah. Then I'm going back to just kicking it with my Spartans on streams or whatever because I've got my community there.
Yeah.
I don't need to get more followers and all the rest of it. I really don't,
You
right?
scared me for a second. You know when you said last hurrah? I
Nah.
thought he was going to jump off a cliff the next day.
No. So there, with this show, I said, you know what? This is the last hurrah. This is the last time I'm trying with this TV space. Let me go out my way. So that's when I said I'm going to do a family sitcom rather than me do a pod.
And what's the name for people that don't know?
The Madhouse.
The Madhouse.
The Madhouse on Sky TV, YouTube. Initially, it was meant to be a new YouTube channel. A new channel they was going to, I guess, battle with 4.0 and all the rest of them spaces, but they decided against it. Like, why are we giving away stuff for free when we're subscription-based, doing really well with what we do? And that changed halfway through when we actually made the show. You know what I mean? There's a lot of politics that went on, but regardless of that, I worked with Wall of Entertainment, wrote it with Shaki and Javan Wade. Incredible experience, the creative of it. The politics after the posting, they only get one post, this, that, the other, got to have this there. Like, all of that was not enjoyable for me. And that's why I'm saying I just don't like that space.
Yeah.
But I got to film with the fam. I tried a new thing. Obviously, I was used to doing mockumentary and all the rest of it. And loads of people are doing that now. So I thought, why not IRL's doing its thing? Now let's do it like it's an IRL stream, and I want the graphics there, and I want real people typing. I want some of my Spartans' names there and all the rest of it. So I tried to still go a bit creative with it, and I liked how it come out, and it was enjoyable to do, man. And we done decent numbers for Sky. Sky's a YouTube platform. I'm sure you two have been on there.
Yeah.
No one, it doesn't go nowhere.
I've been on there before.
But if you guys got any work,
Yeah,
coming
look,
up,
they wanted to.
just let me know.
Yeah.
Give me a call. I'm not hard to find. Literally, I'm around. I drive
Yeah,
in my area.
that's what I tried.
Yeah, I drive with my area. So just DM me, Snapchat.
But I wanted to speak about family because obviously you have three amazing daughters, but two that are in relationships, right? How did you find that as a dad?
It's tough.
It is, must be.
It's tough.
And then
but
obviously with Emma as well, obviously when you guys were together, I guess it was much more easier, but now it's separate. It is, how you finding that?
I'm quite happy they're older.
Yeah.
So a lot of trust goes into it, like with the girls, knowing that you've done the hard work before on who they are, so they can. Don't cough when I'm talking again.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, bro.
Generally,
bro, I didn't mean to, but it's.
Hold it in.
Yeah, I know. I should have.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have known better. You go, Steven.
Harry, man, is
I'm sorry, bro.
okay.
Yeah, I apologize, bro.
The goat's hair, the best looking man in the world's hair. Like, you give me all that.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm
bro,
gonna
I
cough.
apologize.
It's fucking
it's
disrespectful.
It's so bad,
It's
isn't it?
so disrespectful. Who the hell do I think I
We
am?
apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, we apologize.
It's accepted. Okay.
Okay.
Sniffing as well now.
No, fuck no.
yeah,
Listen,
right.
so
I'm taking-
sniffing
hey,
and coughing.
I'm
it's-
done.
it's-
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Now the noises, isn't it? That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
out. It's
yeah.
gone now.
All right, cool.
I just had to.
All right, listen. Yeah, it's tough, bruv. But as I say, put in the early work. Like Casey's running things. I'm not sure if you've seen the video recently of how she has her boyfriend on Smash.
No, on lockdown.
Oh my, it's beautiful though because he's calm. He's a footballer, innit? Like they call him Mr. Composure. He's really calm on the pitch, Pogba-esque, yeah. And he's just calm in real life. And I had that theory that people, if you got an angry guy like Tevez off pitch, he's like, yeah. On the pitch, gonna be, yeah. I'm telling you, I believe it now because this kid is so calm on the pitch and off the pitch, he's calm and he has to be with Casey because she's a menace.
Yeah.
I used to call her the renegade growing up, yeah. And there was one stage where she's living with me, she's organising me, and I'm like, oh, she's so sweet. She's the renegade no more. No, not until I see her with this you. The way she's got him, like he's on the floor. Yo, Kev, look, man. Like, and I was laughing. So where we was with it was like 9 bedrooms where we stayed.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
you doing that one then?
What?
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah. You see this one
That's
here?
like 9 bedrooms.
Yeah, that's like.
And he
bro.
looked at the side look.
Yeah.
No, it was 9 bedrooms. But one of the bedrooms, I say this to say, one of the bedrooms was like a Star Wars theme. So the running joke was, when you get Batman, she's gonna put you in the Star Wars room. You know what I mean? So I'm winding him up, not knowing that me laughing with them was getting me in trouble with my daughter. Both daughters.
How does that work?
Oh my God, I don't know, but I was in the doghouse. My daughters put me in a doghouse with the boyfriends. So for the first couple of days on the holiday, it was peak, bro. Like, I'm mad. paying for this shit and you lot putting me in a doghouse still. Like, your mum can't even do that anyway. Cut a long story short, we end up in a family fight, but not together. We fought another family.
Oh my days.
Yeah, in the theme park, yeah? I swear to God.
What, like who do you think you are? Like them kind of.
Proper thing.
Yeah.
My girls, Leah, Casey,
all of that.
What?
Yeah.
E-Man standing in front for
I'll have all
protecting
you by
me.
myself. That's what I've
You
done.
couldn't do that. There's a lot of them, and the Americans carry guns and all of that. So
fair enough.
I was a little bit watching what they said. Now we went in, and I'll tell you that to say this: it brought us so close together.
Wow.
After all the little bickering and whatnot, we had this little family scaruffle.
Yeah.
Scaduffle.
Scuffle.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's kerfuffle, actually. Kerfuffle. Yeah, that's the word.
Kerfuffle, yeah.
Kerfuffle. And it brought us so close. I'm not sure if anyone's watching, but if you've ever had a family beef together, I'm talking now, there was 11 of us already, together. There's nothing like it. It's my new best memory of my family. Oh,
Amazing.
I could cry.
Yeah.
A family fight.
Yeah.
I love fighting.
What was Erin like? I want to know what
Erin was a bit scared.
Yeah, okay. No, I just wanted to know.
Erin was a bit scared, but
There's always one.
at the end, she was like, "No, I would have joined in, Dad. I would have even hearing her."
That's in the car.
being
Yeah,
involved.
I swear that you lot are fucking
Oh,
lucky.
they're so lucky.
You lot
That was Erin.
Yeah.
That was Erin. But that was an amazing moment, man. So So, but to tell you what happened, imagine this. So we're at a water park. It's kind of peak because it's an open case right now. Yeah, because
Tell us what you can.
I'm injured. Yeah.
Raw. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we've gone up to the water slide, but it's like it closes at 11 o'clock. They've let us queue. We get up there probably 11:03. They're trying to tell me you can't get on. I'm like,
flipping
listen,
pricks.
How dare they?
I've just queued, right? One sec. I've just queued. Just let me and my daughter. So Emma and Erin are behind me. I get them in front. I push them down. Woo! They're on. I'm saying to him, look, man, it's just me. It's just me. So I get on. I'm down. Woo! But the people next to me, behind me, must have not got on. Because when we get down, they're going mad. They start chucking the rubber dinghies off the top. 4 stories. One of them hits me flush on the head.
Oh no. Injured. Neck
By the way,
breaker.
this family,
idiot.
what did this family consist of? Was it like 3 sisters or 3 brothers? Or
No,
what
it was just all like, they were like brothers, sisters. Yeah.
How many of them total?
It was a lot of them. It was
Fair
yeah,
enough.
it was about 15, 16 of them, 11 of
Bro,
us.
so it was a family reunion.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
trust me, bro.
yeah. This would have been a WWE Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so the chuck one, bang, hit me on the head, bang, neck jerk. Yeah, I feel like I got whiplash now, yeah. One of them hits Emma.
Oh no.
Yeah, then bounces, scrapes her nose. So either that or she got the suntan, but the sunburn, but there was a scrape on her nose. That one hits Erin.
Okay, now we're taking.
Okay.
okay.
So now I go mental.
I'm happy to go, Joe.
Yeah.
It's like, literally, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Brother didn't care. E-Man didn't care. Rahman didn't. We went in. As we said, oi, you've hit a little child. The American girl comes out and says, yeah, and what are you going to do about it?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So as I say, it's an ongoing case. I can't really talk about what happened after.
Yeah.
But just know the family, we stood our
your
ground.
ground.
Yeah, man, we
Yeah.
stood our ground for little air bear for Emma. Forget about me. I've taken licks on the head. Yeah, I don't care, but I do, because then obviously they had to get the wheelchair for me. Then I got escorted back to the A&E.
Because you do look a bit like.
Yeah.
Brother, trust me, I am in pain.
It's easy, bro. Take it easy,
I've
bro.
got medicine.
Yeah.
I've got the medicine and that, which has been helping me. And as I say, it's ongoing. So like, it's America, innit? And they really sue for stuff and get loads.
Money, yeah. You're not doing it for that. No, you're doing it for the principle of what happened.
Of course,
yeah, of
of
course.
course.
We know that.
And it's got a scratch. Yeah.
Look, I want to do some role play here, some scenarios. Now, obviously, you're dealing with your. Okay, that's another one.
No, just let 'em out,
That's
man.
free. So obviously, you have 2 amazing daughters who are in relationships,
Yes.
right? Now, what are the qualities that you look for in a boyfriend for your kids?
Have you got an aircon in there?
Well, if we turn it on, then you will
Sound.
hear the sound.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have to sweat, my boy. Cool. Yeah. It's
As I
just-
say, I'd got the beard butter on today, so I'm not looking greasy. I tried the thing, trying to grow the beard.
Beard for what is?
Brother, this is you can be who you want here.
Yeah, man.
No one, our fan base is very
No,
supportive.
we don't never. No, they never
they're
cuss
very
anyone.
supportive. They don't cuss
they're so
anyone.
good.
You joking, me?
Yeah, no, they love everyone.
I'm part of it. I'm in the comments cussing you lot too.
Okay, fair. That's
fair
good then.
enough.
All right, that's good to know.
So
Try to lie.
qualities do I look for in a boyfriend for my
Yeah,
daughters? Wow. It's funny because I just interviewed E-Man, as it goes. That's out there now. You can watch that exclusively on the new Snap.
Okay.
STMM Spartan. That's on there on the highlights. A lot of stuff's going to be coming on the highlights. Little plug, right? Anyway, but that's on there. And I interviewed him, and I interviewed Rahman 2 years ago, and they're totally different youths. But I walked away thinking they've both got qualities, because my daughters are different, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember, so you need different qualities. They've both got the qualities needed to be with my daughters, you know what I mean? And I knew, because both times, so Rahman the first time when, I think he must have been about 14, there was a spider in the corner of the house. And Leah said, Dad, can you come and get it for me? And I'm like, get your boyfriend to get it. Like, show me what you got, bro. Anyway, he's a bit shook of the spider. I'm like, whatever. I said, move out the way. So I get the spider. I'm now trying to pull it to Leah. Woo, woo, woo. She's like, Dad, no. He went, yo, Stevo, allow it, man. Oh, I love it now. Yeah, that's fine. He's 14. Yeah. I loved it. And I said to her, I said, brother, big up you. I said, you got heart. I said, this little got a heart, yeah? But I said, listen, I will headbutt you. So straight away, I said, listen, stop it. I will absolutely destroy you, yeah? Keep out of me, my business, my daughter business, right? Anyway, but I loved it.
So how about this then?
Go on then.
We're going to role play right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is your future son-in-law.
Could never.
All right?
Could never.
Now, let's just have it right. He's going to be
not me specifically.
Not him specifically. He's going to be a cunt, all right? Yeah. Put it this way. All right. Ooh. In the door. How you doing, Dad? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, look, I've been speaking to you about one Lolo. So this is one Lolo, my boyfriend. I just want to...
Do you want to hear something? Can I pause the role play for a minute? Casey's boyfriend's actually called Okawowo. He's Nigerian.
Okawowo.
Okawowo.
Okay, one Lolo. That's one Lolo.
Like, okay, go on.
So yeah, this is one Lolo.
Yo,
you say my boy?
My boy. Casey, Leah, what one is it?
You pick.
Erin. My baby.
Okay.
This is when she's older.
Yeah, yes, Dad.
Yo, bro.
Who the hell is this bald fool talking about my boy?
This is...
Nah, sorry, it's how we talk. I don't mean nothing by it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all right, though?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
How are you, my boy?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yo.
Yo, what?
Dad.
Okay, I didn't mean nothing by it, bro. Okay, bro. I didn't mean nothing by it.
So straight away, I like that he's not tried to give it large. I've come in a bit hard there twice now.
You've asserted yourself now.
And he's calm.
Now I'm going to tell you some things.
Go on then.
You're done nearly fucking, bro. You broke my heart.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't get angry because we know what you're like.
Whoa! Yeah, sorry. Like even that there, it's not even real. If I ever, I know what you're like. Like you mad? What's he like?
No, he's
stop. Hey, Erin.
Sorry, Dad.
What is he like?
He's just known in the ends, like he doesn't play games.
Chat to your pops, bro.
What with you?
No. He protects me. Dad,
okay.
But he's not one to play with.
Oh man, ninja.
I'm trying to say to you, bro. She's here in one piece because I'm man, innit?
Why wouldn't she be in one piece, bro?
I'm just saying, bro. You never know, bro. The streets are dangerous, and I'm here for
She's
you.
not
And
in
you're
the
here trying to
streets.
break my hand and that.
She grew up rich.
Allow me, man.
She grew up rich.
Allow me, man.
Florida every year.
Dad, I don't like the way you're being hostile.
No.
My boy.
Bro,
Stop this,
if you're in trouble, babes, it's because of him.
Man, she ain't in trouble, bro. She got me in it. She ain't be in trouble. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
So what you do on the streets, brother?
Bro, what? What?
Talk to me properly.
Oh, this is getting real.
Talk to me properly about stuttering, rude boy.
Bro.
What do you do on the streets?
Bro, I ain't got to tell you nothing, bro. That's my business.
Okay,
Have I asked you about your job, bro?
You know what my
Exactly.
job is? I'm outside.
All right,
Yeah?
do you then, bro?
All right, guys, look, we're going to go, Dad. I just wanted to introduce you to him.
Where you going, babes?
We're going.
Listen,
We've got dinner, Dad.
listen, you know what? I'm sweating. I'm getting all hot.
Yeah.
Yeah? Need to get the aircon in my crib, yeah? Come on, crib, we'll have it them times still, yeah?
And cut. Well,
Okay, yeah.
that was world class.
yeah.
Let me tell you, I would be an absolute nightmare, man, if a kid come like that.
It's too nonchalant. And he's like, bro, listen, don't. Basically, you're saying, I love you. Don't let me mash up your dad.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'd fight him.
Yeah, I know you would.
I'd fight
I know
him.
you would.
I'd fight
All
him.
right, so we're going to play a game. It's called Dad Card or Mad Card. So I'm going to give you some...
Mad. Mad. We've got a tissue. Oh my, I had this water head the whole time.
Yeah, so that would cool you down. That would actually cool you
Why
down.
is it just there as well?
It's specific.
Yeah, in
I
between
think that's where you
it's
put the
nowhere-
butter.
it's nowhere
You put the
else.
beard butter there because you know he's got hair there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's called Dad Card or Mad Card. So I'm going to give you some scenarios and Stevo, you can decide whether you go mad or you play the dad card, all right? So your daughter brings 10 friends over without letting you know.
Yeah.
You get back from work and they're all there.
Yeah.
What card do you play?
Mate, this happened. I got back to the crib and Casey's in a little party phase. Luckily, she met E-Man, like footballer, and he's so level-headed and he's made her level-headed. But prior to that, she's on her drum and bass flex, all of her bridges. I've got back, there's 13 people in the crib. Windows are open, drum and bass. So I get in there, as I'm walking through the house, looking to the right, kids are playing FIFA. That's calm. I'd rather you playing FIFA than being out on the streets. I get into the kitchen, alcohol.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Not the yak.
There wasn't no yak. It's white kids. It's Essex.
Yeah.
A lot of alcohol pops and blue drinks and all the rest of it.
I don't know the difference.
Me neither.
What's yak?
Cognac.
Oh, is that what yak?
Yeah,
Is that what his
Yeah,
yak
yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, Thank you for that, man.
It's cool. It's cool.
You go.
That's why I'm old.
Yeah.
This
Experienced.
fits. This
No, but I
podcast
should've
is meant to be-
100%, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
why you didn't call me.
So
I mean,
the
we did.
text.
I mean, you're here now.
Well, oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, you saying anything? Yeah.
So I get in, and the problem I have, as I walked through the door, I wanted to be mad. I wanted to be dad, but the tune that they were playing was a banger.
Oh my days.
Yeah. So I started skanking with them. So I went mad. Yeah. So I'm in the kitchen with them. Yeah, trust me. And that's how Casey got me every time, bro.
She's like, oh, she heard your car and said, oh shit, dad's coming.
Trust
Run
me.
this. Yeah.
He's probably trying to discipline them, but he does. Go upstairs, bro. What you man doing? Bro, just fuck. Why so much fucking people in my yard, bro? Bro, you man just. I beg you, just.
Oh yeah, no, the moves. Unreal from you.
Like, I'm telling you, that's what it's like with my kids because
I love it, man.
they're cool.
It's like my Alpha Kids. It reminds me of my Alpha Kids.
Yeah, man. I'm walking in their room, want to tell them turn the music down. They're playing garage.
Oh, and that hits
I don't
home.
smoke the reefer. And I'm going in there trying to be mad. I'm like, Oi, turn it down.
They know you to a T. They've
Trust
got you.
me,
They've
bro.
got you. They've
I don't know
got
if
you.
they're planning that, but it happened a lot. You know
So
what I
that's
mean?
the dad card then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
100%.
Second one. You want to do the second one? Or?
Yeah, sure. You catch one of your kids editing your videos to make it look like you cried over Love Island.
Oh. You're a crier anyway.
I'm a crier. I nearly cried this minute.
So am I, bro.
Yeah.
I cry. I let them go.
Yeah.
Nah, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny that you said this because one of the episodes on Dadman was Casey. Not Dadman, the Madhouse was Casey. She recorded me with the glasses, the ones I come in with today. She recorded me, but I was taking a poo on a porta potty in the front room, which is actually a true story.
In a porta potty.
You don't know. You would. Like, so it happened a few years ago. Let me tell you the story, and you might remember. Erin was potty training.
Yeah.
I'm in a little 2-bedroom flat. So every time I'm trying to eat my dinner, Erin's next to me having a shit, and the family is celebrating. Yeah? No, boys, take this in, please. Let me land this, yeah? Because it's annoying.
I said the family is celebrating.
It's like, they're like, brother, she does a poo.
I was like, I'm eating, and Aaron's next to me having a shit.
Come on. So they're all clapping, like, woo, Erin, right? Literally an hour later, I fart. Oh my God, you're so nasty. We had to.
Hang on.
Okay, yeah. So she can shit, but I can't even fart. Yeah. Cool. So I'm on the snap, doing the snap. Someone said, Steve, you should get a porta potty. This is why I love engaging, because the Spartans gave me the idea. You should get a porta potty. I'm like, yes, I fucking should. I said, can someone get me one, please? So anyway, I end up driving to the O2. I meet one Spartan. He gives me a porta potty, yeah? Fresh, clean, everything. I end up giving him my last Spartan jacket. I regret it. If you're watching this, bruv, I want that jacket back. It was my last one, bro. It was like one of one. Like, it was
Limited edition.
Limited edition thing, right? In my boot, give it to him. Didn't make any more after that, yeah?
Yeah.
I want that back. Anyway, take the porta potty home. I now put the porta potty in the front room and I have a shit, yeah?
Steve-O, man.
Guess what?
I need that footage.
Guess what?
Yeah.
They're not cheering. They don't think it's funny. I don't get none of that, yeah? But I love it. I love it because I need you to understand that I'm not just a bad guy, yeah? I'm a guy that's got purpose in it, yeah? So for the next week, I just leave my porta potty there. I have shits while I'm eating my dinner, while they're eating their dinner. In fact, I start loving it. I'm like, this is like the greatest thing ever. I can literally watch TV. I don't have to move. Like, I had a little toilet roll. I start FaceTiming people. I start doing lives. It was the greatest time of life. But guess what happened?
What's that? What happened?
Erin, by the end of it, moved the toilet into the toilet, started going toilet in the toilet. And by the end of it, she was potty trained and she can go on the actual toilet.
I mean, if you had to do what you needed to do to make that work, no one can't tell you.
So that was me potty training.
I don't agree with you because you just said you need to do what you need to do. That wasn't a need.
No,
so much easier ways.
Yeah, there is, but he did it that way.
Yeah, he chose that, and it
Yeah,
worked.
It worked at the end of the day.
It worked.
Oh, that was an incredible time. So so that was an actual story that we'd sort of done and we put into the madhouse thing. And Casey, as I say, done that. And it's happened many times where, like, for instance, Leah was taking my snotty tissues. I had a cold 1 week, 2 weeks, and she was taking my snotty tissues into school and selling them.
Oh my fucking day! She's a hustler.
She got her own shop now. She's a hustler. She does her own thing now. She just moved from one salon to a bigger one. So she's expanding. You get me?
So how much was she shotting him for? You reckon? Was she telling you at least?
I'll have to ask her. How much was it, Lee? Put it in the comments.
Was it like a double sneeze will get you what? Like
no, there was snot. There was snot. There was sneeze. There was different levels. There was
and there was people actually buying them.
Yeah, but people was buying my farts like last year.
How much were you shotting a batch for?
What, farts?
Yeah.
Were you interested?
No. I just want to know how the business.
Okay, because you
runs.
sounded a bit.
I just want to know how the business runs.
Okay.
Well, obviously, there's two ways of looking at it.
Sure. Walk me through.
There's the dirty way.
Yeah.
And it's like you get off on it.
Yeah.
Or there's the novelty where it's more. Smell that
like wine
to your bedroom.
Yeah, like wine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
fairs.
the Christmas
fairs.
novelty.
Yeah.
So I don't know who and why they were buying it, but they were selling. So 50 quid will get you a jar.
Well, yeah.
Then if you want a personalized one, where it's like,
It's personalized. Like eat this before you fart.
yeah, you tell me what to eat and I'll go and eat it. And it's only happened for a week. I'm not out here doing it now. This was for
A week's too long.
this was for the Dad Man show that I
Don't
was
just say it
doing.
only happened for a week.
Can
Like,
I
that's
be
a
honest
short
with you?
amount of time.
Yeah, we got to move on.
Yeah,
This is getting nasty. All right. One of your kids reports your Instagram account and manages to get it deleted.
I love that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, that's right. What would I do? Dad or mad? I'd be mad.
Yeah, of course.
I'd go crazy.
What would you do if your wife did that?
But got my Instagram thing.
Yeah, just delete it.
I'd go crazy.
Knowing
Ask
that
her
she'll
why.
never do it, but just
Maybe ask her why.
Yeah, I'd ask her why.
Yeah.
I'd ask her why, and then I don't know. I'd probably just handcuff her to like the bathtub for time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how you could do that. Or just like, yeah.
No, you can. At the bottom of the thing, you can go around that way.
Yeah.
Like my mate probably done it.
Can I meet? I need to
I
meet
wanna
all
meet all
your
your friends.
I want to meet all your
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
and just.
yeah.
I want to know all the.
There's a few.
Yeah.
mad
Loose
Was there a few crazier than you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Like Bushman.
What's the craziest thing Bushman's ever done?
I can't say.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
fair enough.
He's older now. He's got family.
Yeah. You're not trying to rub him up.
Blonks.
Yeah.
But you see names like Blonks, yeah?
Blonks a good
Nothing
name.
good can come from that.
No, but that's a good name.
Blonks.
Twixie.
Twixie? Okay, so that
got
means
Twixie.
he's two people then.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah,
You
I know
wanna meet
Twixie.
him. Who else? Have I got? Yeah, there's a few. There's Vital.
Okay, so he's
Wow.
organ.
No.
He's an organ then.
No. He never misses.
He's organ.
These are the names. You got
Vital's an
Stormer.
organ.
Stormer.
Okay, so
Stormer's
that's Stormer. He cuts through
No,
very fast.
Yeah, he loves the rain.
Yeah, he.
Damien Omen.
Okay, now that's what we call
Now we're getting devilish.
Shaitan. That's
Yeah,
Shaitan.
now we're
That's
getting devilish.
Shaitan.
Now
All
we're
right.
getting Okay. So next one is your daughter's teacher called you in to let you know she's been bullying another student.
Oh.
Okay. I'd be very unhappy. I'd be mad. Is the mad one like that's so dad's like go along with it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Dad's like, shouldn't do that.
Okay. Sorry. I'll be dad.
Yeah.
I'll be dad. Yeah. Like I do not like bullies. I don't want my kids to be bullies. Birth for bully, we used to call like when they used to do it to each other. Oh, look at you being birth for bully. I don't even know what that means. Emma used to say it. I used to say it too. Birth for bully could be someone real sinister, and I was calling my kids that. So yeah, if my kid was bullying, the old me would get the kids and slap the hell out of my kid. Like, trust me, I'd hold her down and I hate bullies. I would expect their dad to let my kid do it to, like, honestly, like, or I'll go and beat up the dad, to be honest with you. But if my kid's bullying, I expect my kid, I wouldn't let her get, I would never let my kid get slapped up ever.
No, never.
Never. But mate, and she's a girl, so I couldn't really do it. I couldn't do it. It's a tough one if you got a girl, but if it's a boy and he's give him a couple of slaps. Yeah,
Just hair.
yeah, all of that.
This one here is good though, because it makes you know that this is what you need to be listening.
Yeah.
You should use this
Domineering.
one. Yeah, good one there. All right.
Yeah. So yeah,
Even
I
these
hate
ones,
bullies.
Yeah, that one there.
What's that one?
That's just like a quick.
That one
it's not
you
slap, but it's like a-
you have to bend back your fingers and
Yeah.
that one there kind of gives them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh my god, like
It's a shock.
I don't want to feel his whole hand. You get me?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
two
try that.
fingers.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Trust me.
Last one. Your daughter's boyfriend keeps calling you mate and bro.
They do that anyway.
Yeah,
man.
I knew it. I can tell.
It's a joke, mate. It's absolute. They swear in front of me. They do madness that they that they should never do to their girlfriend's dad. I just couldn't imagine half the stuff, the things they say. I'll tell you some stuff after, innit? Like it's just crazy what they do in front of me. But I love them for it, kind of, because that means they're really, really comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as I say, Rahman, I've known him since he's 13. Like, he looks at me like he's dad, which is tough. Because I said to his mum, that's the other day, I was like, man, this is really tough. Because as my son, my adopted son, sometimes I feel to tell him, boy, why are you putting up with that from her? You know what I mean? Yeah. But then there's a line, it's like, mate, you have to put her whatever she does to you because she's my daughter. That's my, you know what I mean? One of them ones, and it's so tough.
I think it's just part of being a man as well.
Well, I didn't ever feel like that to Emma's dad.
To be fair,
like never did I feel like this is my dad, like nothing like that. But I loved him. Like I loved him. R.I.P. Tony. I did love him, and like loved who he was. He was so funny in that sense. You know what I mean? But Rahman, I guess, would feel different because I've really, you know, I've took him away and I've done things. You know what I mean? I had conversation with him I've cried in front of him and he's held me down as he's got older. You know what I mean? Yeah. So my relationship with him's. It's a difficult one because, as I say, you're with my daughter, but you're my boy as well. That's tough.
Yeah.
Go on.
STEVO the Madman is in the studio and he's wearing a green shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 3 black brothers working together. That's teamwork. Woo. If I shoot at you in your back, your spleen jerk.
We just started the podcast, but it's close time. He still got his gap, but I closed mine.
Oh,
Keep talking crazy. I'm a clothesline. Keep going, baby.
I work a lot.
Yeah, you do.
But it's more grind.
Yeah.
You keep working twice.
Yeah.
The more shine.
Yeah.
The full shine.
Yeah.
Hit you in your hip and your pole now.
Yeah.
I don't want to give my all,
Woo.
but you damn ball.
Yeah.
But if I say that, don't take that.
Yeah.
Just because I'm black,
Yeah.
don't take that.
Don't
Cause
take
black
that.
on black,
Yeah.
ain't
Black
all
on
that.
black. Crack on crack. Strap on strap.
Yeah.
Hit him in his head. Back on back. Always back on crack. Because that Mac on blast.
Yeah.
Hit him in his head.
Yeah.
Tap on that.
Steve-O, stop talking crazy, because you know I get that cake in.
Oh.
Coming on set looking like you got snake skin.
Woo!
You don't have to look. I was trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look good.
STEVO came with the hats. Spark 'em.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the Zoobies, I used to clark them.
Yeah.
Not
Spark
me.
him.
Not me.
I'm
Not
joking.
me.
40 on me, I'll poke him.
Yeah.
Stoke him.
Yeah.
You might
right.
have mistake what I was saying. I said not me, because I only smoke when it's for my knee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nigga, that's a goddamn lie. You always goddamn cry.
Oh. You always goddamn try.
Yeah.
I hit you in the face. You gon' goddamn fly.
Fly where?
Yeah?
Over there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that has been the Old and Bold podcast. I want to thank you, STEVO the Madman, for coming and blessing us with your greatness and your presence.
coming, man.
You're sweating a lot. You farted a lot. God. And yeah, we appreciate you so much,
I
brother.
didn't fart.
Yeah. You did a few times.
Yeah, a few
You
times.
don't have to
joking,
burn
mate?
that
Yeah,
couch after you leave.
Yeah, that one's done.
No, that was done.
Oh, I thought another one was going to join. But anyway, guys, give us 5-star ratings on Spotify. And, of course, we're on Patreon as well. So go and subscribe to that. And we'll see you next
Thanks
week.
for having me.
Anytime, brother.
Of course, but thank you for blessing
It's
us.
time for me to rap like a tortilla.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to stop.
You come in my house, I punch you in your face, make the dog greet you. Woo. I'm a 4 creeper.
Yeah, what's a fork creeper?
I creep with a 4.
Yeah.
I don't drive a 2-seater, I drive a 4-seater.
Yeah, you do.
Whoa. You got a 4-seater.
Yeah, he does.
He ain't a wife beater. But he wears one though.
Yeah.
And that's a vest if you're living in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you got a bum bag, you might have a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Or you might just pack them with a cat. Go rat-a-tat-tat on your back with a baseball bat.
Oh,
Talk
my
to him.
days.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
What the fuck, nigga?
I'm going on mad like I'm on crack.
Yeah, you is.
I know you got something.
Nigga, I ain't got nothing.
You got it, man.
HP, that's a nice tracksuit.
Thank you, nigga.
I don't play instruments, but I got a track flute.
Woo!
Good car with a track boot.
Woo!
I don't care, nigga, track tooth.
Ooh!
I don't lie, I tell track truths. Track booths. Track loose. Track proof.
Hey, yo, nigga, you say you could track tooth?
Yeah.
Then track my tooth.
Yeah.
Because it be missing.
Yeah. Nigga, you ain't got a gap, you got a separation.
Ooh.
Kind of reminds me of segregation.
Woo!
There's a bomb in the place.
Yeah.
Set the detonation.
Ooh.
I gotta get out of here.